Welcome to a day in the life of a promoter's daughter featuring Boosie's first ever performance with the live symphony orchestra. But let's start from the beginning. So for this show, we were in Charlotte, North Carolina, so we got in our Sprinter and headed down there early in the morning. As always, the first thing we did when we arrived was check the progress of the stage. And this was our first time in this auditorium, so I did kind of a look around the building and got a tour of everything. So one of my roles on show day is to set up the dressing room. So after I got a tour of the building, I picked which dressing rooms I wanted for each person. So like which dressing room I wanted, which dressing room I was going to give to Boosie and everyone else. And then I started setting up the door tags. This honestly took me longer than it should have because all the dressing rooms here were pretty similar. So it was hard for me to pick who got which one. But once I was finished, we had our driver take us to the grocery store so we could get all of the items off of the riders for the dressing rooms, and it honestly wasn't a lot. This really was a low maintenance show day. Once we got back, I set up the dressing rooms, which didn't take long at all, and then I started setting up the credentials. So everyone backstage during a show has to have either a wristband or an all-access credential, which is what I'm setting up now. So with the credentials, I designed and ordered them weeks ahead of the show, and now I'm just putting them all together before the show starts. After that, we sat in our Sprinter for a while, and I got hungry, so I got the Cheesecake Factory DoorDash to the arena. Then Boosie arrived for his sound check, so we went back on stage to sit and watch that. Afterwards, we had a few meetings with the arena and Boosie's team, but of course I didn't record that because that's confidential. After all of our meetings, I went to go check the stage one more time, and then it was time to start getting dressed. I was so excited to be in this auditorium specifically because this is where I went to see Wicked for the very first time when it was touring, which is my favorite musical ever, and now I'm backstage in my own dressing room at the same auditorium, so it was such a full circle moment. The name of this show was BOOCHELLA, and it was a black tie event, so I could not wait to get in my dressing room and start getting dressed. Would you believe I got this dress from Fashion Nova for only $25? That's crazy. But after I got dressed, I went out to see the stage because doors were open. And then it was time for Boosie.
I want y'all to go side to side with me. Let's go,
My dad made history putting together Boosie's first ever show with a live orchestra, and as always, I'm so proud of him and so glad I got to be a part of it.